So, the best laid plans of mice and men. How you doing, Bumble Jeepers? Got it right again. So I came over here today, had a couple hours. I thought I'd throw the OEM front flares back on. I was trying to figure out what size nutsert would fit the factory holes, and that 6 millimeters was too big, 5 millimeters was too small. Went to US or American sizes, and 1024s were too small, quarter 20s were just a skosh too big. So anyhow, decided to go with the quarter 24s anyhow. Got my step bit out and drilled a hole. So I got one in. You can see it's really close to that angle, so had to get creative with the tool to put it on, and it sort of worked. I got it in there. I had to put a spacer. Let's see if I can show you on this. Okay, again, this is the tool, and I can't get it in frame. All right, that's the tool. So when I threaded the nutsert on there all the way, the hex was hitting on the fender, and it wouldn't allow me to stuff it all the way into the hole. So I had to put a spacer between the nutsert and the base of the tool, and what I came up with was a nut, and I ground there we go. I ground the corners off of it, and that almost worked, but there were just a few, not quite enough threads in it, so it kind of made it difficult. It did get it collapsed. It is in there. So I went upstairs to get my old flares, and one side I had, which was the right side. I don't have the left side anymore. I think it may have gotten thrown out. I thought I saved them all, but it's not up there anymore. So the right side, the other side, I don't know if you guys are familiar with how these flares go on, but they're plastic, of course, and they have a little lip on the inside, and it's got a cutout that goes around the bracket, and there's a metal bracket that slips inside. The studs go through from the outside to the inside, and then there's a 10 millimeter nut on the inside that holds the whole thing on. So if you go around and you unloosen all of those 10 millimeter nuts, you can pop the flare off, because it's the hole that the stud comes through goes through. The hole that the stud goes through isn't. I think I'm just going to go get you one and show you. Hold on, please. Okay, these are what's left. So, let's just hang it over this. So there's where the brackets go through from the back. As you can see, that hole isn't completely captive for the stud that comes through. So you can, once you loosen up the nuts, you can just pop them up off the stud, and they come off fairly easy. Now this one, you can see, maybe you can see. Let's go over here under the light a little bit. See how that is on the back side there? Well, the front side is missing. So the only thing that I would have to hold it on in the front would be this area where it ties in to the front air dam, and this little corner here. So nothing from up there to all the way down there. So rather than, since I'm going to put one new one on, I may as well put two on. They're relatively inexpensive. I think a whole pair or a whole set of four is under $100. So let's do this. I'm going to go back down, but just out of curiosity, I'm pretty sure the newer rounded style would fit, and I can get those in a paintable. What do you guys think about either, painting them yellow to match the rest of the vehicle, or black? I'm kind of leaning towards black because, the whole bumble Bumble Jeep thing. So sorry, going down the steps. Anyhow, there we go. Almost fell down the last step. Yeah, so that's not going to get done today. I did go on Amazon and I ordered 100 of the serrated flange bolts. They're a 1/4 by 3/4 inches long, which is going to be more than enough for this. So anyhow, complete fail. So like, share, subscribe. God bless.